I'm with Dean Howell. We are in Moda Floors and Interiors in Atlanta. Dean, how are you?
I'm good. And you?
I'm well. I'm very good. And this is a absolutely beautiful showroom. This is one of two. It's huge. Tell us about your operations and your two different stores.
All right. Well, David, this is our main store here. We're located in the west end of Atlanta. This is more of a destination shopping area. We started out working more in the trades, the high-end trade business, and we're used to having clients come to us, and so this is where we originated. We have a larger showroom here, our operations are here, our warehouse is here. As we developed into the business further, about a year and a half ago, we opened up a pure retail store in the Brookhaven area on a different part of town. It's in a shopping center with a Publix and a Costco and so on. So again, it's a pure retail store.
And that's an upscale,
more upscale
store as well.
Store. Although I like to think this as being as an upscale store as well. It's just more in a destination shopping area. We probably do more of our trade business out of this location.
Of course, they're both upscale is what I meant. Now, this is huge place. You had mentioned also that you change the showroom around frequently. Of course, I don't know what the size is here, but it's very, very large. Talk about changing the showroom and what the motives are behind that.
Well, I mean, I think the risk with a large showroom is kind of like a garage. You can fill it up with things that you don't need. So we try to think through in each category. With each product, each display that it has a purpose. Because we sell more to the trades here, we do allow for a little bit more variety. Instead of having 2 or 3 of one product, we may have a 4th brand or so on. But we're looking, every year we're thinking about which products are selling and which aren't. So that may be a reason to move something out and add something new. Certainly also we're looking at trends, what's happening in the marketplace, what are the trends that might impact where we may want to have more of a certain product.
Has that changed the percentage of each category over time? I mean, less carpet, more wood, something like that?
Well, certainly I think we all have seen that carpeting has become a lower percentage of the mix. So yeah, we've over the years have probably reduced the amount of carpeting that we have in the store. We love carpeting. We'd like to sell more of it. We have less issues with carpeting. But the reality is in our particular market area, we're seeing more hard surfaces go out the door. Another example, maybe laminate versus LVT type products. We're selling more LVT, less laminate. And then we've made the appropriate changes in the showroom where we have reduced our laminate mix and added more LVT.
Just from the time I've been in your store, which is all day, I've seen a lot of people go over to the LVT displays. It seems to be popular, unguided, really.
Well, I think it's been one of those products that maybe the consumer didn't know about. We've had to educate them. Our market in Atlanta, we have basements here, so we have clients with moisture issues that they may foresee in the future, or people that come in and they've had a moisture problem. Maybe perhaps they had carpeting or some type of engineered hardwood. And the moisture story is fantastic with LVT. And so we've steered people that way. But I think also, the consumer is catching on as well.
Yeah, it's a phenomenon, it seems to me. Now, you're an innovative guy. The first time we talked, you told me about LVT lights. I see that you've got them in here. Mm-hmm. You told me that you were contemplating methods of selling the millennial. And I want to ask you about that. But before, those were two areas that, quite honestly, not a lot of people had ever mentioned to me before. What are some of the things you've got in the back of your mind now that you're contemplating for the future?
Well, I think the millennial issue is out there in the open now. I think everybody is starting to shift and they're thinking on that, and so we're glad that we started to think about that. I think for us in our marketplace, the economy is rebounded very well. We're back doing custom home building, working with custom home builders. We're still, this millennial client is something that we're still working towards shifting our marketing and media towards this type of client. So I think that, it's an ongoing process for us to be thinking about who our customers are and what's hot.
What do you see going forward? Do you see, they tell me there's still a lot of millennials in mom's basement, and they're gradually sort of moving out. I don't know that that's true or not, but they're not buying houses at a rapid clip at this point. I suspect that at some point in the future, they're going to start doing so. Do you see that?
Absolutely. At our other store, we're in a live, work, play community. There's actually apartments there, and we actually, in fact, we kind of questioned whether or not we want to be in a place where there's apartments up above us instead of condos or townhouses. What we have noticed is the millennials who are in those apartments are, the next step for them is to purchase a house, and we're seeing them come into the store. Hey, I live in town Brookhaven where your store is. We've been living here for 2 years. I just bought a house, and so that's actually worked well for us. We're looking for affluent clients in our case, no matter whether they're millennials or empty nesters or wherever they are. But the millennials got to move out of the mom's and dad's basement or out of the apartment sooner or later, and we want to certainly be there and ready for them when that time happens.
So that worked out very well, being in places where they're going to move out, and they drive by you twice a day, walk by you probably even more. Very good.
Yeah, we're located next to an Irish pub in Brookhaven, so I think they see us very well there.
Very good, very good. Your communication and advertising efforts. I had been on your website, and after I did that, I saw your banner in several places. It popped up. So you seem to be ahead of the curve in your digital marketing. Talk about your philosophy there.
Well, first of all, I do not claim to be an expert. I think I'm just like any other flooring dealer or most other flooring dealers, trying to figure out the whole marketing portion of our business. We've certainly, I don't know that, we're in lots of different media. I think, we're in print media, we've done cable TV, we've done direct mail, and certainly now the whole digital world. I think the difference for us is that we've just shifted a higher mix of our business of our marketing efforts over to digital media. I think we have to be in all of those because we want to attract clients from all different types of age groups and walks of life, but certainly we need to more and more people, not just millennials, even us older folks, are using digital media. So I think the main difference is we've just shifted a higher percentage of our media mix to the digital world.